Hey guys, it's DestinyLashae, so we're going to jump right in. First, I already primed my face with my Tarte primer. If you do want to know everything I used in this tutorial, it'll be listed down below. Next, I'm going to color correct using my Anastasia Cream Contour Palette, and I'm using the orange color in the palette just to correct some darkness. And a great alternative for that Anastasia palette, if you cannot afford it or it's just out of your budget right now, try using the NYX Conceal and Correct Contour Camouflage palette. I used all of the orange out of this palette, as you can see. That's why I didn't use it, as well as my MAC one. I used all of the orange out of that one too, and a couple of the other colors. So what I'm going to do is take the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, and I'm going to shake it up. And I honestly don't even know how to open this, so... Oh, I think you're supposed to pump it first. Yeah. I think you're supposed to pump it like this first. And then lift it up. And this is what... There's nothing in the dropper. I don't even know. Okay. So I'm going to take some of that and put it on my hand. Ooh, that's a lot. So that's how much that came out. It's like a weird dropper thing. This is a really luminous foundation, and that's what I wanted in a foundation. And I also wanted coverage, so that's why I'm adding the custom cover drops. Now mind you guys, I have not done this combination before. I have not used any of these foundations before. I don't know how this is going to look. So I put 4 drops of the custom cover drops into the Becca Aqua Luminous foundation. This applicator got really messy on the outside, so I don't know. I'm just going to pat this all over my face. Oh, it looks pretty good. We'll see. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert Face Brush. And I'm going to blend in the foundation. I'm going to go over that with a beauty blender. And just kind of pat out some of the areas that aren't so smooth. So these two combined actually are like basically my perfect color. It really matches my neck. The foundation itself looks really good. So I'm just going to go in and do my eyebrows because I look crazy with a full face of makeup and no eyebrows, and I will be right back. So the next step is I'm going to go into my Too Faced eyeshadow insurance. I'm going to put this all over my lids just to help with creasing, and I'm going to set it with some translucent powder on top. Now everything I'm trying today is not new, so I'm going to take my customized Z palette. It has a ton of eyeshadows in it from Makeup Geek, I think MAC, Anastasia, a whole bunch of people. I'm going to take Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, my favorite right now, and I'm just going to put that in my crease, or above my crease, as my transition color. So I think I'm going to use my Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette. This palette is so gorgeous. It has, what, 12 shades. So I'm going to go into the color called Jezebel, and I'm going to take my Morphe 511 brush, and I'm just going to apply that right below that transitional color that I put down. So now I think I'm going to do like a orangey look. I'm going to take the color Nefertiti. And I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus spray, and I'm going to spray my MAC 239 brush. And I'm going to pick up some of the color Nefertiti. I didn't place any products on the outer portion of my eyes, so I'm just gonna use the color Kenya. It's like a dark brown color out of the palette, and I'm gonna use my Morphe 411 brush, and I just want to darken up the outer V of my eye. So I'm gonna use circular motions to darken up the outer portion of my eyelid. I'm just going to use that same brush and just blend out the outer portions of my eye. going to take a pencil brush and I'm just going to blend out this yellowy orange color here. I'm just going to go in with my NYC liquid liner. So since I'm waiting for my eyelash glue to dry on my eyelashes, I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I am going to put this on my lashes to make them a little bit longer. And I'm actually going to line my upper waterline. And I always do my bottom waterline after I do my concealer and stuff, because every time I do my waterline before I conceal underneath my eyes, black stuff gets all on this part of my eyes, like underneath my eyes. So you guys already know what lashes I absolutely love and I cannot get away from. I have a box of lashes that I probably won't ever touch just because I really like the Cocoa lashes in the style Goddess. Now I'm going to go in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Amade, and I'm just going to use the applicator to put that underneath my eyes. I'm going to do one side at a time, and I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to pat this concealer out. Since my brushes are all wet, I'm going to use a dry beauty blender and I'm going to mix my Laura Mercier powder with my banana powder, and I'm just going to take some of that powder and I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes. And I feel like the dry beauty blender works a lot better. It doesn't make it look as cakey. So try using a dry beauty blender. Dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. Look at the difference in a wet beauty blender, like a damp beauty blender, and a dry one. So once that's kind of sitting there, I'm not really baking so much. I'm kind of just letting the powder that's already on my face sit there. I'm going to do my waterline. So I'm going to take my MAC pencil, the eye kohl, the one that I always use, and I'm going to go in, and I always take a paper towel because I don't want to mess up my concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in my waterline. So I'm going to take my Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark, even though I really don't want to use this one, but I'm just going to brush it underneath my eyes to kind of dust away some of that Laura Mercier and banana powder. I'm going to use that same MAC 135 brush, and I'm going to go in with my Anastasia contour kit, the one that I always use. I don't have anything new to use for this part. I'm just going to take these two shades right here. I think this is Fawn and Espresso, and I'm just going to put my brush in those two and then just kind of contour my face. I'm just putting the brush right in the hollows of my cheeks and blending it out. I don't ever like a really sharp contour. I want everything to look really natural and blended, so I don't really ever do something really harsh. Just because, I don't know, my cheekbones are already really high, and when I contour too much, I start looking crazy, so I always just do it with a really fluffy brush nowadays. And now I'm going to take just some of my Queen bronzer. I use this all the time, and I'm just going to kind of darken it up a little bit more. So now I'm super excited because I actually get to open this for the first time, even though it has makeup all on it. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection face palette, and I'm going to open it right now in front of you guys, and let me see if I can actually open it. So this is the Champagne Collection, and this is what it looks like. So there's 3 blushes at the top and there's 2 highlighters at the bottom. I'm most likely going to use the new highlighter. I actually never tried the original, the Champagne Pop, but this one is Champagne Pop, and this one is Prosecco Pop, I think that's how you say it. And then these are 3 blushes. I heard this one really looks like a highlighter, and these 2 kind of look like blushes. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to go in and use Prosecco Pop, and I'm going to use my Anastasia brush to apply it. This palette has a little bit of fallout on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's falling out of the pan a little bit. But so I'm going to try this out for the first time, so let's see if I like it. Ooh. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Holy highlighter. This highlight is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I don't know if this is better than my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow though. I'm just going to add a little bit of that to this. The Bronze Glow, I want to say, gives you more of a glow from within instead of kind of sitting on top of the skin. I don't think anything can compare to my Bobbi Brown highlighter. I'm just honestly a makeup hoarder, so I just hoard a lot of makeup. I'm just going to take this brush and kind of blend in the highlighters that I put down. So I'm going to go ahead and try one of the blushes in this palette. I'm going to try this middle color here, and it's called Amaretto. I'm going to try that and see how it looks on my skin tone, or if it even shows up at all. Ooh, it does show up. Ooh, I like it. It's a very pretty, subtle, soft, pinky, mauve-y color. So I'm not sure exactly how I feel about the Jaclyn Hill palette on darker skin. I have to still play around with the other highlighter, the Champagne Pop. But Prosecco is very pretty. I just feel like it's kind of a little bit too glittery for me, and it kind of sits on top of the skin. And I'm a little spoiled, I'm a little biased just because I've tried the Bobbi Brown and the Anastasia ones. So I really like the blush. I really do like the blush that I already tried today. And like I said, I just have to try the other ones and kind of get comfortable with using them and see if I actually really like them. So yeah, this packaging is really pretty too, so had to get this one. So I'm going to go in with the color Brick from Dose of Colors. So this is my first time using this Dose of Colors color. I really do like it. The applicator makes the lipstick so easy to apply, and the pigment is awesome. Like, I don't have trouble with the lipstick being streaky or anything like that, and this formula lasts me all day long. So I absolutely love this. So now I'm going to take the Anastasia lip gloss in the color Black Cherry, and I'm going to go over that. So I'm just going to spray my face a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes with my Better Than Sex mascara, because I'm not going anywhere, so I don't have to use anything waterproof. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Prosecco Pop in the inner corner of my eyes just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. So for the most part, this look is complete. But wait, now it's time to slay.